Whether you are launching your microschool for the very first time, or if you are launching your microschool for maybe even the 5th time, this episode is for you. In an effort to streamline the process of what it looks like to launch and relaunch, we have created a checklist for each and every one of you who is designing the school of your dreams. And so for this podcast, you're going to want to get out a piece of paper and a pen because this is one you don't want to miss. Welcome, teacher friends, shining stars, visionary leaders. I'm so happy that you are with us. But I know that you may be feeling overwhelmed by the pressure of building your microschool. You may be staying up at night wondering how to juggle everything: the legal paperwork, student enrollment, marketing, finances, time, all while trying to create the best possible learning experience for your students. You're over there daydreaming about the amazing ideas that you have for your own school, your own way of teaching, creating a space where students thrive, where learning is exciting, and you have the freedom to do the things your way. But at the same time, you may be feeling the weight of the responsibilities of making it happen, wondering if it's even possible to turn that dream into a reality. Do you long for a clear path forward? I know you do. You don't want to figure it out all by yourself. If any of this sounds familiar, I've been there too. And that's why I created Microschool Masterminds, your go-to program for educators who are ready to refresh, revise, and relaunch their school or homeschool hybrid. Whether you're just starting out or looking to scale, we have the tools, the strategies, and the support to help you every step of the way. Over the next 3 months, in Microschool Masterminds, we're diving into the Refresh, Revise, and Relaunch series, where we'll cover everything from legalities and time management to marketing, money, business systems, and operations so you can position your school for success in the new year. And guess what? It's the Giving Season Sales event. Right now, you can join Microschool Masterminds and get $40 off the monthly membership or nearly $500 off the yearly subscription. You'll gain access to video modules, templates, resources that you need to launch, grow, and scale your microschool with confidence, along with group coaching. Over the next 3 months, we are specifically focusing on how to grow, revise, refresh, and relaunch your school, your program, your offer for the upcoming year so that it's not too late to market and gain your student enrollment. If you're ready to stop daydreaming and start doing, head over to teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds and join us today. Let's take those big ideas and turn them into something amazing. Welcome back to the Teacher Let Your Light Shine podcast. Today, we are diving into the essential steps to successfully launch your microschool. And many of you may be saying, but doesn't launch mean to start it? Yes, it does. Every year we have to relaunch, just like a rocket. It has to launch and relaunch over and over and over again. So it's not just launching for the very first time. Every year you have to be prepared to relaunch. And every year it's going to look different. So whether you are just starting your microschool or you are refining your vision for the microschool, we are here to help you. This episode is going to guide you through the key components of a successful launch. Now, I'm your host, Mackenzie Oliver. This is going into year 3 of this podcast, over 300 episodes of teaching those of you who have been either a homeschooling parent, a public school teacher, a private school teacher, someone who is thinking outside of the box for education. We have been here serving you for the past several years, teaching you how to design a school of your dreams. Now, this is going to be year 6. I can't even believe that. Okay, let me think about this. Year 6, we are preparing to launch year 6 of our Microschool. Wow, I didn't even think of that. I just keep thinking about how we're in year 5 of our Microschool. The first 3 years were in our living room. Year 4 was at the church that we are in now. Year 5, we're still at that church. And year 6, we're still planning to be here with the opportunities to scale and to find potential alternative and new locations. We're very happy where we are at, but we have had a massive amount of growth. Would I have ever thought that we would be here right now? No way. I didn't even know if we were going to get through our first year. So I say that because my belief was just so small and I was brand new at doing this. So whether you are just now starting or you are just looking for, ways to make this so much better in the years to come, today is the podcast for you, and you're going to want to take notes. We're going to explore the 6-step launch checklist and why it's the backbone of a thriving microschool. Now, this is very important. If you are not a part of Microschool Masterminds, you want to get in there. This week on Thursday, January 9th, we are going through step by step in the nitty-gritty of this launch checklist. Microschool Masterminds is a monthly membership. You can sign up. You can cancel anytime. Everybody typically stays with us for the long haul, or you can sign up for the year. You get 2 months free if you do that. We actually had a super sweet member had to leave after being in our group for a couple months, and then she enrolled back. She was only gone for, I think, a month, and she came back, and I was like, I'm so happy to see you. And she's like, yes, I got blessed during the holiday season, and I'm able to come back. So we're so happy that she is with us. We've had brand new members come in. We are excited to welcome you as well. Again, this Thursday, January 9th, we are going through this launch checklist, all of the nitty gritty. If you get into Microschool Masterminds, all of this is already printed out for you. You can also receive all of the content about getting prepared for your relaunch. We've been working on this since November and December. You get all of the content along with 10 modules of go at your own pace, legalities, time management, productivity, enrollment, marketing, social media, emails, finances, budgeting, fundraisers. The list goes on and on. So every month we give you brand new content, brand new printables, templates. We do group coaching, and you have a plethora, like a library of materials to go and pull from at any given time. 12 o'clock on a Saturday, go for it. 4 o'clock on a Tuesday, go for it. It's there at your fingertips like a library. I think it's first very important as we talk about this launching is why microschools are so important right now and homeschool hybrids. There is, number one, the flexibility and personalized learning component. You have such stronger community connections, and you truly are able to address gaps in the traditional education system. This has been totally life-changing for my family to have a microschool. It's been life-changing for the families who have taken an alternative route. Never, I don't think any of these families ever thought they would be in a place like Lighthouse Learning. They either thought they were going to homeschool their whole life, or they thought that they were going to just keep their children in the traditional school setting. So microschools are definitely gaining so much fuel. So many states have passed educational savings account, which has allowed many, many families the financial opportunity to send their children to microschools. It's allowed for homeschooling families to get the support that they need, but being able to be flexible with their family values and schedules. And it's been a lifesaver for many teachers who are burnt out and wanting a change to what they were destined and designed to do. So the story of microschools is here to stay. Many states are believing in it. They show it by backing it up with the money, and many states who have been in educational savings account states within the past year or two, now they are even trying to get funding for transportation, which is going to really open up the doors to so many families being able to come to microschools. We have several families that drive over an hour to come to our school on a daily basis. An hour here, an hour back, an hour here to pick them up, an hour back. This is so important because you just need to know the need is out there. So get ready because you are about to launch and you need to have a checklist. But why a checklist? Because launching and relaunching over and over again can feel overwhelming. Every year that we have grown, our launch checklist has gotten longer and longer and longer and longer and more detailed. So a structured plan really does ensure that there are no critical steps overlooked. It helps you to stay focused, it helps you stay organized, and it helps you to stay accountable. Now, it's not just a to-do list. It's literally your roadmap to success. So in today's episode, I'm going to share with you the 6 steps. I will go into some detail, but the majority of the detail is in the Microschool Masterminds, which we want you to be a part of, but you're still going to get a lot of information from this episode. So just number your paper 1 to 6 with some room in between each number. Number 1 is that you need to do pre-enrollment planning. That is what we've been doing in Microschool Masterminds in November and December. And quite honestly, now we're still doing pre-enrollment planning. That includes, but not limited to, setting launch dates, updating your introductory packet, which helps with your website, which helps with all of your marketing materials, creating tools like fact sheets, checklist, flyers, all of this. We have many, many examples available at your fingertips in Microschool Masterminds. In all of our modules, you can just go in, click a module. You'll be able to find fact sheets, checklists, flyers. Oh, and also, if you're a part of Microschool Masterminds, you get 50% off the business bundle. So the introductory packet, the flyer, the handbook, the contract, the interest forms, the enrollment forms, all of that is 50% off once you become a Microschool Mastermind. These first impressions count. Planning helps immensely. Parents need to see your microschool as professional and well organized. And so that comes with planning. So step 1 is your pre-enrollment planning. I coach people on a weekly basis who are in Microschool Masterminds and some who are not in Microschool Masterminds. They've just purchased the coaching packages. Over and over again, I find that many people are like, all right, we're opening up for enrollment, but they forget about all the things that have changed and the things that they have learned from this past year and the things that they need to tweak. And they forget to document during the process. And I'm so guilty of that myself. Every year we have a launch checklist, and the launch checklist gets, as I mentioned earlier, more and more detailed. So a pre-enrollment planning is very important. We even have calendars. We give you guys calendars for the entire upcoming school year. So we have a 2025-2026 calendar that we give you, a blank Canva calendar template for you to write out all the dates for 25-26. That's important. Think about that. That's one layer to think about, is telling your parents, this is what the school year of 2025-2026 looks like. What is the last day of school in 2026? Right? That takes some time to really go through and plan. That's just one. Plus, you've got to do your introductory packet. You need to know when you're going to have your open houses. You need to know all of this information because that totally impacts your marketing, which is number 2. Hey, teacher friend. Before we dive back in today's episode, I have something so exciting to share with you. As a teacher or a homeschooling parent, an education entrepreneur who's been thinking about starting or growing a microschool, now is your time. I want to personally invite you to join Microschool Masterminds, a comprehensive program designed to help you launch, grow, and scale your microschool or homeschool hybrid. But you may be wondering, what exactly is Microschool Masterminds and who is it for? It's a step-by-step guide packed with all the tools, strategies, and community support you need to create a thriving microschool or homeschool hybrid. And whether you're just beginning or you're already running your own school, our program is tailored to meet your unique needs. When you hop into Microschool Masterminds, you'll automatically see our community, our chat. You can go into the teacher mailbox, which has brand new content every single month to watch, to download, to even be able to plug and play with our templates. We've got 10 modules where you can go at your own pace to learn so many incredible insights of what it's like from me, who has built this Microschool over the past 5 years. And over the next 3 months in Microschool Masterminds, we're rolling out our Refresh, Revise, and Relaunch series, a focused plan to help you prepare for a successful relaunch of your school or program in the new year. We'll be covering critical areas like how to handle the legal aspects of running your school so you can be compliant and confident, time management tips to help you balance your work, your life, your flowing from running and thriving and learning environment, marketing strategies to ensure that you are filling those seats with the right students, a plan of action on how you're going to review your finances, analyze what's working, what you need to do in order to make it better, money management tools to help you create a sustainable growth and profitable business. Plus, we're going to dive into business systems and operations. They're going to help you streamline your day-to-day and ensure your Microschool runs like a well-oiled machine over the next several months when we are balancing all of the holidays and must-dos in our Microschool. And here's the best part. It's the Giving Season Sales Event, which means you can join Microschool Masterminds at a discounted rate. Right now, you can get $40 off the monthly subscription or save nearly $500 off the yearly membership. That's an incredible value for everything that's included. Our video modules, templates, resources, live group coaching, brand new content every month. It's going to help guide you through every step of your Microschool journey. By joining now, you'll have everything you need to confidently relaunch your Microschool in the new year with a solid foundation in place. But what if you don't have a Microschool yet? Get in and learn from people who have been doing it and are doing it right now. You are going to become so much more advanced. Our members are thriving, and I want to see you thrive too. So, what are you waiting for? Head on over to teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds and sign up today. Over the holidays, we can be together. This is your chance to step into your calling, prepare for your year ahead, and take advantage of our Giving Season Sales Event. I can't wait to see you inside Microschool Masterminds. teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds. Marketing funnels. So step 2 is really dialing in your marketing funnels. Marketing funnels means, how are you getting the people to come to you? How are you getting the people to come to you? Yes, you have a website. How are people getting to the website? Yes, you have a social media page. How are people getting to the social media page? And if they get to the social media page, then what do they do? If they get to the website, what do they do? How do they get your phone number? So there's emails. There's social media, there's local marketing, there's getting your school set up on Google My Business, hosting open houses, hosting informational sessions. Many times, one area that I see families really struggling with is that they just don't know that you're there. And the reason why is because we haven't been trained in marketing, or we think, okay, I'll put these things out on Facebook. But if people are, how do people get to your Facebook business page? There is strategy along with all of this, which we dive so deeply into in Microschool Masterminds. I've got videos to show you. I show you Meta Business Suite. You guys, everything that I've ever done in our school that I've been able to document, I've been able to give it to you. Marketing matters. Your school, your program, whether it's a summer school program, a tutoring program, it's not going to succeed if no one knows about it. Marketing builds trust and visibility. So before you say, I'm ready to launch for the next year, have you done your pre-enrollment planning? All of the documents that you need to give families. Then, have you thought about how you're going to get the families to notice you so that you can give them all of the documents that you have created? Number 3, interest forms. Once people start coming to you through your marketing, then they are going to complete an interest form. When families complete an interest form, it allows you to collect the form, track how did they hear about you, what are they looking for. It gives you really great, strong target market research, and it allows you to create a follow-up plan. So whenever you reach out to these families who are interested, you're able then to have this piece of paper that reminds you to go back and follow up, and you take notes on this family. This step of interest forms is so critical. I actually teach in Microschool Masterminds this Thursday. We're going to talk about a pipeline board and how we take the interested people and put them in a vault so that we can always stay in contact with them through emails, through phone calls, through text messages, through Facebook messages, through homeschooling groups. The interest forms are absolutely key. It's like a ticket to the party. Now, step 4, we're actually at the party. We're given a tour. And this is huge. Tours are very huge because they take your time, the family's time, and it's one step closer to them being able to enroll. And this is why it's so important that you are organized and you're prepared. So you have your introductory packets, your testimonials, curriculum samples. I love making sure that we have engaging materials like goodie bags, professional presentations. We even have little brochures for the kids to take home. So we make sure that we have the tours prepared for families and for the children as well. So on our launch checklist in Microschool Masterminds, it's going to give you several examples of what you need to have for a tour. But I will tell you that I think the most critical part is that you put it on a calendar when you're going to be giving tours, when you're going to be doing these open houses or a one-on-one tour, and that you are making sure that after this tour, you are doing step 5, following up. So tours are your chance to really showcase what your microschool is and how it's unique and serves families. Then you can't stop there. You have to have a follow-up plan. This is so critical. I see many families giving a tour. They follow up maybe once, but they don't have a system for following up over and over again. So scheduling follow-ups via email, text, or calls are very important, and putting them on your calendar. You also need to address questions and any surveys that they give you as feedback. So also what we like to do is after a tour, give a survey to the families on their tour experience. Once we receive that, then we are able to address any questions, get their feedback, call them back, and I actually put it on my Google Calendar to call them. The next step is that I'm going to email them. The next step is I'm going to text message them. And then the 4th step is I'm going to put them on our email list. So step 5 is very critical. You also have to have a follow-up plan. Okay, so it's not just follow-up. It's what actually is included in following up, because consistent communication truly builds trust and it does encourage enrollment. And if you are diligent with steps 1 through 5, you are going to have step 6, families who are ready to enroll. And this in itself needs its own process. What is enrollment looking like at your school? What can parents anticipate doing in an effort to enroll their child? I like to provide a very detailed enrollment checklist. In this, it's very important that you also give a very clear payment plan and the steps that they need to participate in to have a very smooth onboarding process, such as, okay, fill out the enrollment form now, which is different than the interest form. You're going to fill out the enrollment form. You're going to make sure that you fill out this app or create a username and a password for this app. This is how we communicate. This is where you're going to upload your enrollment form. This is the information that I need from you, whether it be documentation of their birthday, whether it be if you're an educational savings account, what their student ID is, important dates for the upcoming school year, important meet the teacher announcements? Are you going to give them a t-shirt? What to anticipate with the curriculum? Making this as visible as possible is going to be the best thing for you to do. I like to say that this step ensures families to feel confident and supported as they join your microschool. Now, out of these 6 steps, I really want to give you some pro tips for success. Time management. You have to break this checklist into smaller tasks and set realistic deadlines. I also highly encourage you to use project management tools like Trello or Notion to help you to stay organized and engage your community. Ask for feedback and involve stakeholders and volunteers to help you to refine what this actually looks like and who can help you. We're doing a little activity in Microschool Masterminds called Who, Not How. Who can I get to help me, not how can I do this? So if you're thinking about starting a microschool or you are refining your launch process, definitely head on over to teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds. Get into our program. It's $107 a month for literally thousands of dollars of information. Thousands with an S at the end of information. You will not find anything like this anywhere in the world. Nowhere. You are a Microschool Mastermind. So join today. You will be ready, if you join today, to meet us January 9th for our group coaching. If you're listening to this podcast afterwards, no problem. You can still get in, get all the content, watch all the videos, and be ready for all the new and exciting things that are coming every single month in Microschool Masterminds. Do not forget to subscribe to this podcast by clicking the check mark up at the top, and rate and share this podcast with other people who are passionate about education. Leave us a review so I can read it out loud. Thank you for tuning in to Teacher Let Your Light Shine. I cannot wait to hear how you are going to use these tips to launch or grow your microschool. And I can't wait to see you in Microschool Masterminds, www.teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds. Welcome, teacher friends, shining stars, visionary leaders. I'm so happy that you are with us. But I know that you may be feeling overwhelmed by the pressure of building your microschool. You may be staying up at night wondering how to juggle everything: the legal paperwork, student enrollment, marketing, finances, time, all while trying to create the best possible learning experience for your students. You're over there daydreaming about the amazing ideas that you have for your own school, your own way of teaching, creating a space where students thrive, where learning is exciting, and you have the freedom to do the things your way. But at the same time, you may be feeling the weight of the responsibilities of making it happen, wondering if it's even possible to turn that dream into a reality. Do you long for a clear path forward? I know you do. You don't want to figure it out all by yourself. If any of this sounds familiar, I've been there too. And that's why I created Microschool Masterminds, your go-to program for educators who are ready to refresh, revise, and relaunch their school or homeschool hybrid. Whether you're just starting out or looking to scale, we have the tools, the strategies, and the support to help you every step of the way. Over the next 3 months in Microschool Masterminds, we're diving into the Refresh, Revise, and Relaunch series, where we'll cover everything from legalities and time management to marketing, money, business systems, and operations so you can position your school for success in the new year. And guess what? It's the Giving Season Sales event. Right now, you can join Microschool Masterminds and get $40 off the monthly membership or nearly $500 off the yearly subscription. You'll gain access to video modules, templates, resources that you need to launch, grow, and scale your microschool with confidence, along with group coaching. Over the next 3 months, we are specifically focusing on how to grow, revise, refresh, and relaunch your school, your program, your offer for the upcoming year so that it's not too late to market and gain your student enrollment. If you're ready to stop daydreaming and start doing, head over to teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds and join us today. Let's take those big ideas and turn them into something amazing.